Good morning, class. Today we're going to look at our annotated exemplars for the geographic issue for Level 1 Geography. So here's an achieved. This is a low achieved, and you can see there's not much work here really at all. The first thing I've had to talk about the nature of the issue. And as you can see here, they've talked about the issue. This is not our issue. This is the issue of a closing down of a factory. They've looked at, it's a basic idea about what's happening in the issue. Then they've asked for two viewpoints. Here is the first viewpoint. They say they are against the factory closing, and then they have a reason. And then JP, who's got a reason here, said they're happy to leave Eastwood because they have lots of friends there, and they have another viewpoint here. Then they have an option of keeping the factory open, and they talked about the strengths and the weaknesses, and they make a recommendation. This is just for a low achieved. That is the bare minimum and scrapes through. What the student can do is they understand the issue, they understand what people are thinking about the issue, and they can say strengths and weaknesses. As we move up to, say, this one here, this is looking at a merit. So this person here is a merit. The section 2 about viewpoints, what they've done here to get a higher grade is that you can see they've got much more data about what is happening. They're talking here about a high-rise building, and they're looking at here at not just what people think, but about when it's talking about habitats, they have examples of plants and insects. So to get a merit, you're going to have more examples when people talk about their viewpoints. They can also show in a process here. You can see here that when they're talking about their recommendation, they can talk about economic benefits are better than the other options. So this is where you need to use your social, your economic, and your environmental benefits or weaknesses. Using that terminology will get you strong grades. Looking at an excellence here, again, we can see here for this issue, first thing that strikes you is probably the amount of work that has been done by the student. They are using some terms like the natural environment, the beach ecosystem, the natural environment again, and they have examples. By using geographic terminology and examples, that is how you will get your excellence. For their recommendation, again, has clear economic advantages. So you have to say economic, social, and environmental, and think about things on these three levels. That is how a geographer thinks. If you want to push it to another level, you could think about political thoughts on your issue as well. I hope that helps you look at the exemplars and understand how to get the grades that you deserve.